I am coming to you pre-recorded from the bedroom because I guess this has become something that I record when I can't sit in the office for very long. That's a problem with my condition, is I just, even something as simple as sitting down in a fucking chair can be too taxing after maybe a matter of minutes. So, yeah, that's why the audio is worse than in a normal video. That is why uh, these things are infrequent, because I am very rarely in the bedroom by myself. And not that that many people care, in all honesty. I appreciate if you're watching and you're hearing this, that means you do care. Appreciate that. But, yeah, as much as I would absolutely love it if people gave a shit about my random thoughts, it has become clear that that is not a main draw here. So, for those who are watching, know that you are appreciated. And for those who aren't watching, they won't hear this anyway, so fuck them! Speaking of things that have been going on with me, with the recording and differences being what they are, only a handful of people have noticed this change, or I guess I shouldn't say that. A few people have said something, but it has to be assumed that a certain percentage, I don't know what the percentage would be, but a certain percentage of people who did notice this did not say anything about it. So there have only been a handful of people who have noticed and said some shit about it, and that is the lack of face cam in my recent videos. Thanks to those who noticed and expressed that they gave a shit. I appreciate that. And it's really a simple thing. In all honesty, it just comes down to the fact that I'm not happy with my appearance. And I'm not saying this because, someone's shaming me or I'm getting fat shamed or anything like that. No, no, no. I know full well that, how I feel about myself should matter way more than what other people feel about how I look, and yet I know all this, and I believe it. The thing is I'm independently unhappy with my appearance. I am not happy being as heavy as I am. I am not happy with various features of my face. I don't like how the green screen effect slows things down on my piece of shit computer. I also don't like how non-expressive I am when I'm reading. Quite frankly, even when I'm editing, usually I don't watch the video while I'm editing it, because I know I'm not going to probably miss anything. There have been a couple of times where I would make a face or some sort of visual gag with the face cam, but not very often, and now that I've not been doing it, I feel way more comfortable because I know I'm not being watched. If you hear spoofs in the background, it's because he and I have been sequestered in the bedroom while Bri does a bit of a deep clean of the living room. Got a vacuum cleaner. We live in a house that has hardwood floor and tile floor in every room, so we really didn't need a vacuum cleaner. But we do have one stretch of carpet above the floor. I say above the floor. I just want to make sure it sounds like it's floating. It's not floating. Not a floating carpet. Not a magic fucking floating carpet. It's a like a sectional rug, I guess. And so we needed to clean that, especially since that's the area that Spoof's at most, and he's a stanky boy. But yeah, you'll probably hear him. He's fine. He's just in the bedroom with me. And once Bree starts vacuuming out there, you'll probably hear that too, because my regular microphone, the Audio Technica, I don't know what the fuck my good microphone is. I should know. It cost $400 fucking dollars of my mother's money, but yeah, she bought it for me. Thank you, ma'am. This microphone that I bought a while ago, this is the Blue Snowball. It is Bree was shoving the fucking broom underneath the door. I just realized she left one of the vacuums, one of the parts of the vacuum in here, so she'll probably have to come in here at some point to get that. But no. Uh, this Blue Snowball, this is a omnidirectional mic. I don't want to say omnidirectional, but it's not pointed. So, like, how I'm in front of it right now, if I turn the microphone around and I'm speaking from the back, I'm a little diminished, but not near as much as I would be with the directional mic that I have in there. This picks up room sound a lot more. But anyway, so yeah, I've felt more comfortable without the face cam. It feels like there's less pressure. And I just don't think what I do right now requires face cam. I don't think anyone really... I don't want to say anyone, because then there's about one fucking person that's like, "Hey, man!" But no, I don't think there is a significant portion of people that really look at my face when I'm reading. A lot of people have told me that they put my videos on in the background, or they listen to them, or if they do watch them, they're reading along. They're reading the words, or they're looking at the art. My dumb face in the corner really isn't a draw for the videos, so it's not really worth me including it. If it bogs down my computer, it makes me uncomfortable, and I didn't notice how uncomfortable it was making me until I put it away. Well, as soon as I stopped doing it, I realized just how much I was like not liking having my face out there. I don't know, there's this big trend recently of YouTubers and influencers of various platforms, I hate that fucking word, but whatever, who aren't doing the face cam anymore, and I know that PewDiePie made the joke, "There's Bri! Yay, the Bri!" And there she goes. And still going. Forever going. And there she goes. Love you. She's got headphones on, so she didn't hear that. Still hurts to not have it returned, though. I feel slighted. Anyway. Well, now we're going to find out just how loud that fucking vacuum is. But yeah, PewDiePie made the joke of getting rid of his face cam, introducing like a VTuber type of thing, and I won't be doing that. No, I just don't think what I'm doing right now requires the face cam. And anyway, so yeah, that's where that went. I'm still trying to do. I'm still trying to do. Sorry, I got my notes written down here. I got notes now. Trying to make this shit professional. No, I'm still trying to do my weight loss stuff. I'm still trying to. There's the vacuum. Doesn't sound too bad. I'm looking at the readout on Audacity. You can definitely hear it, but it's not that big a deal. Especially, hopefully, I can noise gate this shit if it works out right. I don't know. But anyway, I'm still trying to do my weight loss thing. I talked to my dietitian because I have one of those now. Thank you, Medicaid, very much for that. And they recommended something to help with I have an eating disorder. I don't know what the name of it is, because every time I talk to my dietitian, they call it something different. But the basic gist is that I have way too much of a dependency on food emotionally. So, and that combined with a history of self-destruction basically means that when I'm left vulnerable, I tend to eat irresponsibly. So, we've found a few solutions to that so far have been working great, and I'm very happy with, and we will continue to work from there. But until I feel comfortable again with it, or if I just randomly decide to do it one day, that's the thing. is a lot of what I do comes down to how I'm feeling that day. Because my condition, the severity of it changes from day to day. Some days, I can't do a damn thing. I spend a lot of time laying on this bed wanting to do a lot of things that I just can't do. Because either my mental energy is fucked, or more, or my back is fucked, or my arthritis is acting up. Point is, most times, I want to do so many more things. I want to make more videos. I want to stream more. I want to fuck a lot, but I can't. And I can fuck sometimes. But I'm on like 7 Advil a day right now. This is not medical advice. This is what I was told by my mom, who is a nurse, but she is not my nurse. It is unethical to be a medical professional and give medical care to your loved ones, because especially in the psychiatric field, because that shit is an easy bias. But on average, this is different from person to person, but on average, you can take 2,400 milligrams. Is that mg? Yeah, milligrams. I got the bottle right here. I want to make sure. You can take 2,400 milligrams of ibuprofen a day without there being any lasting effect to your liver. Now, it's not good, and if you do that for years, it's probably a bad fucking idea. And if you have a predisposition for liver problems, or if you're a lighter weight, or any number of things, that you need to fucking talk to your doctor before you start getting anywhere near comfortable with that. But knowing my family history, we don't have a history of liver problems. I'm a heavier weight. Basically, I know that if I have to take 12 of these, because each tablet in this bottle is 200 milligrams. So if I take 12, that's 2,400. That's my limit in a day, and I'm up to 7. And that's enough to sometimes mitigate it. Sometimes. Some days I only need 6 or maybe even 5. Other days, like a little bit ago, I described in my ER visit, I had to go to the hospital and get muscle relaxers and a super powerful ibuprofen because it was just so bad. And literally, it's day to day. Sometimes there's a prompt. Sometimes I'll sleep bad and it'll fuck up my back. Sometimes something big will happen in my life and my mental energy will be shot. But more often than not, it just happens to be I wake up and I find out what my condition is that day, and I find out whether I can do a little bit of what I want to do or none of what I want to do. So that's why schedules are extremely difficult for me. I medically cannot work. You know, I'm disabled. I fucking can't. I can't tell anyone in good conscience, hey, if you schedule me to be here on this day at this time, I'll be there. Because even just showing up is fucking difficult. Let alone all the complications that come with actually working, both physically and mentally. It's too much of a toll on me. So, yeah, the life I live now does not really have a set schedule, and everything that I commit to has to be with the condition of, like, card subject to change, like in wrestling, and it could change at any time.